let no one look down upon you because you're young, but set an example in your word, speech, and in your conduct. And I think that's what has enabled us to get to where we are today. I think for a long time, young people have expected it to be presented to them. Yeah, instant gratification, that it'll be easy, and then also the psychology that you need to have a lot of money to get elected. If you ask the leaders here how they got in, some started from MCA, some started from different levels. It's that belief, and we need to reignite that belief and that hope that this country, even when it began, was liberated from the shackles of imperialism by young leaders like Tom Mboya and the rest. In the 80s and early 90s, it was young leaders, the Orengos and the Railas and all those, who, despite difficulty, they didn't have Facebook, they didn't have WhatsApp, they didn't have phones, but they were able to mobilize each other across the country, from the north to the south, the east to the west, not looking at tribes, but because of a movement they believed in. Today, many of us want just instant things. We want to be billionaires immediately. We want to be able to go give 1 million shillings in Harambee. We want to, and we don't realize it's a journey. So that's mainly it. It's a mental thing, and there's nothing more powerful than a generation that knows its cause. Ours needs to understand our cause, and our cause today as a generation is to unite this country and to fight corruption. And that's why we're really keen on seeing how we can get more young people around, those things that we believe in as a people, so that our children will say also, at this time, this is what our parents were able to do for this country. About the referendum, let me say this. The fact that you're asking about a referendum shows there's a problem. The referendum is not a goal. The goal is how we relook the structures or issues within our constitution. No one can be prescriptive at this point. What it needs is for us to be able, through a platform that brings us all together, to sit down and say, look, we've had this constitution for so long. Does it address issues of inclusivity? Does it address the issues of young people? Is it tailor-made for leaders or for the Mwananchi? And once we have that discussion, then we can talk about a referendum. Because maybe you might not even need it. Maybe Parliament can effect those changes, But the realization that this country has been at the brink of a precipice too many times, that our politics is competitive to a fault, that it's a winner takes all, that no matter who wins, as it is structured today, no matter who wins, the rest of the country feels excluded. Those are questions we should ask ourselves. Is the burden on the taxpayer too much? How do we increase our revenue collection? How do we make devolution stronger? And so if it's not in the interest of Mwananchi, then we will know at that stage there's no need for a referendum. But if it's going to make Kenya a better place, a more prosperous country that develops, a more inclusive country, where more communities, we are 43, can all feel that they are part of this family called Kenya, then I will support it 110%.